Talk on the table.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Channel 3 News. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Talk on the Table. I'm your host, Alex Trebek.
You know he's passed away, right? So why you talking about ill of the dead?
Because I'm the new Alex Trebek. Damn.
See that?
Can I live?
See that show? The devil.
Where was his energy at before we started rolling? We get on camera. He want to read me. It's the holiday. 'Tis the season. What's the reason? To get lit. To get lit. Y'all see my shirt? Y'all see my sweater?
Get lit.
Lit. Ooh, get lit.
So wait, so when you watch that,
it lights up.
Does it still light
You
up?
see it?
After you
Ooh.
watch
I
it?
didn't know it.
I don't know. That's why I'm just like.
Does it have a wire attached to it?
Yeah, I got a wire.
Well,
You an informant?
But you don't watch those
A
things.
fucking informant and shit?
Okay. Like Power. Like the girl.
Yeah.
The
You
girl.
better wash it by hand.
Coming in.
How often do you guys wash your jeans? Honestly, I wash my jeans probably once a week if I wear them. So, like, if I wear, like, jeans on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, like, if I have jeans those days, I probably will wear them another week, and then I'll wash them afterwards.
Back in the day when I was in high school, I would
dirty.
wash my jeans like
But I got so
twice a
many.
year.
Iron them.
because
Iron them.
because they were
You
like
try to iron them while they was dirty? They used to be
ironing your
funky
jeans?
and shiny.
they'd be like a nice wash, so you can't like really wash them too much because they start fading. So you couldn't really wash them too much.
It used to be like that back in the day with the dark. Remember when
yeah.
they had the dark ones and used to have
the blue or like the blue and
the blue
that
with the,
wash
with,
would
with
come
the
off.
tan stitching to go with your trees. To match up your
so
trees.
you couldn't wash those.
You have to get the dye and put it in the tub. If you wanted to get your,
My mom
if you
kicked my
washed your
behind.
jeans,
My
your
mom
black
kicked
jeans.
my behind.
Uh-huh.
You didn't just take them to the cleaners?
No, they had the
This
dye. They had dye where you can just put them you kind of soak them in water in the bathtub.
We wasn't as
Dye.
privileged as you were.
So
Take my shit.
Yeah.
I was like 16. I ain't
Okay.
had clean as money.
yeah, I don't wash my jeans now.
Well, anyway, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Talk on the Table. I'm Mez.
Alex?
Gavin.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean this week.
Akbar.
Yeah.
Akbar. I'll be
Okay.
Akbar. this week.
Akbar.
I can switch it up.
So, everybody, welcome. This is our holiday show. 'Tis the season for the reason.
Look at these.
We're here.
Yes, hope you guys have a
Look at these
festive
evergreens.
holiday.
We switched up this time.
And this one is
Yes.
this one is bony.
No, this one is bony.
No,
this
that
one
one-
is
that's-
bony.
No, look at that one.
Oh no. Yeah, that one.
It's kind of confusing.
Yeah,
Well,
that
anyway,
one's the bone.
we're having so much issues. Does anybody have
They're
any
called
special
trees.
plans? Does this time of year mean anything special to anybody, or is it just like a regular day? Because I know some people celebrate Christmas, some people don't. Some people celebrate Hanukkah, some people celebrate Kwanzaa. You know, how does it relate to you guys?
I celebrate Christmas. It is my absolute most favorite time of the year. I just feel like you should be happy. It's definitely the season of giving. I think that makes me happy. We did a toy drive at the salon. We did a raffle and raised money. So I've been taking toys to black and brown children around Philadelphia. And I get like really emotional because I know they're excited. I know that they're happy. And that's giving. So everything isn't about what am I going to get? What am I going to get? I think as you get older, for the most part, you have a lot of your needs and your wants met more often. So to help somebody, I think, means something.
I second that.
I second that motion.
That's all he got. That's all he got.
You summed it up.
Now I celebrate Christmas. I
celebrate
celebrate Christmas. This is one of my favorite times of the year, besides my birthday and other things.
He likes
but,
to receive.
But I definitely like to receive, and also like to give on Christmas at least. So,
Dang.
You're very versatile.
I'm very. When it comes to holidays, I'm very versatile. So
He didn't get it.
He got
no,
it.
I got it.
You
we
paid
didn't get that.
He-
Yeah.
Went back there.
So, but yeah, I celebrate Christmas, and yeah, this is a time to give, not sort of like Thanksgiving where you give thanks, but sort of give gifts.
Okay.
Kids that may want toys and stuff like that. So,
Understood.
yeah, it's cool.
That's
Yeah,
what's up.
yeah.
Well, this sweater is hot for me. It's a little hot, y'all. But I need to know what's hot on these topics today. Let's just
what's
dive
going
right
on?
in.
So a
What's
lot
up
has
this
been
week?
going on. And y'all know this guy normally does hot topics. We're gonna switch it up a little bit this week, due to one of my errors. But Sex and the City, the reboot, is back. I don't know if
saw
y'all are
that.
fans or
I
not,
saw.
but Just Like That has aired.
And just like that.
There you go. they should use your voice. Did you have a chance to check that out? Have you seen that? Were you a fan?
Sex and the City? No, I never watched Sex and the City. The original Sex and the City. I didn't watch the movie, and I didn't watch this upcoming season.
It was too femme for you.
I just never really got into Sex and the City. I just thought it was just like
Too femme.
I never.
It was too
I wouldn't
femme.
consider no.
You
not
can say
too femme.
it's too
It just,
femme.
it just wasn't my
It's
thing.
probably not his cup of tea.
Yeah, it just wasn't my thing. Like more so, like sitcom wise, Living Single was my. I can relate
Okay.
to at least
Gotcha.
those
Hello, lovers.
Is
those
that what it is?
characters.
You feel like you can't
But
relate to the four white
I
women?
can't. Well, with them, and then now they have they brought on 2 black girls too, right?
It's a lot.
So they're starting to diversify the cast. I did read that, so I mean that's a good thing. I think right now in the times that we live in, diversity is always something that we try to. Well, at least now we try to push. And if they can bring in 2 cast members that can fit right into the original cast, then so be it. But I heard that they're missing what's the girl name?
Samantha.
Yeah.
They also
So,
have sorry not to cut you off.
No,
They
no.
also have the lesbian character who's
Yeah.
a main.
A main voice,
Chang.
a big voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of diversity and inclusion, and you see it throughout the whole set. Like the people in the background is walking around. You just even conversations about.
Well, they've always been inclusive though. Jennifer Hudson starred in one of the.
That was.
You know what though? Not like right now. Jennifer Hudson probably was the only black girl in New York during her movie, and she was an assistant, which isn't bad. We all got to do something. But this time, the it girl on the show was a black woman next to Carrie. Like they're hyping Nicole Laurie Parker up as the it girl.
Beautiful woman, by the way.
So gorgeous, so styled well. But even outside of visibly seeing black women, there's pansexuals, there's bisexual, there's bi-curious, there's gay. They discuss pronouns and COVID. And it's like everything that the world, I guess, right now is dealing
It's
with
mirroring
in
the
2021.
world.
It
Mirroring,
mirrors, like
yeah.
really mirrors. So I think they have new writers.
That's
it's
good.
really good so far.
Yeah,
So
that's
shout
good.
out to them.
I heard about the guy who's on there who got accused of sexual assault.
Yeah.
Right?
Big.
Well, he died.
Mr.
So
Big?
he died at the
Oh,
right
he died
time.
on the. Oh, he
first
died on the
episode.
show.
He died the first
Oh,
episode.
so they
everything.
killed him off.
Yeah.
Quick.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, heart
Wow.
attack.
He said he didn't want to be. I heard that he didn't want to be a part of the show anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and of course Samantha didn't want to be the part of the show.
Which they didn't kill Samantha. She's very much alive in London, and they reference it. So if she wants to come back, she can. There's
London.
no-
But they don't make water like that, right?
Well, I guess in real life, no, they've got friction. But I mean, you sometimes separate business from your personal life.
They did it very well. Like, 'cause
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
couldn't tell they
Yes.
didn't beef.
Yeah.
You thought it was besties.
So they left room for her to come back should she decide one day she wants
I
to.
think she may do a little pop in for a cameo if that check is right. We don't know.
When the bills stack up and money is running low.
Mm-hmm.
Got a spot for me.
So you guys have always been a big fan of Sex and the
I
City?
have.
Honestly, I wasn't a big fan. I wasn't a big fan because I was always busy, so I could never catch it. So I
Yeah.
would like binge watch episodes at a time. But I
Yeah.
did watch both of the movies,
Okay.
and I understood each character about time the movies came out. So it was like, even though I wasn't a diehard sit in front of the TV watching it all the time,
Yeah.
but I was very fluid in what was going on.
You can see
Cool,
them
cool.
aging.
Yeah.
I was like, Grandma.
Yeah. Which they're all like in their 50s, so I think it's good. Like they even send those messages like, "Hey, we've aged. We're not the same women running around." But they're still very stylish, very
Yeah.
chic.
Homegirl
That has
got
not changed.
tons of Botox. Did you peep that?
Charlotte,
Which one is Charlotte? It's
brown hair, the brown
the
hair,
one with
brunette
the short
one.
hair?
Yeah.
No,
brown
no,
hair.
the
She
brunette.
has brown hair.
Okay.
The one that got the short hair, and then you had the one with the real long blonde hair. Then you had the one with the medium blonde hair, who's the hoe, and then you had the brunette, the brown
Okay.
hair, the real soft spoken.
She's always in the
Gotcha.
flowy dresses and just very.
She loves very Oscar.
Cool. Cool.
Delamente.
Hello, lovers.
All labels. There you go.
I'll let you guys have Sex in the City.
Cool.
He wants.
He wants
something else. Go ahead.
Another thing going on that I was noticing in the media, as always, with dealing with police brutality, there's big cases where police are trading homophobic, racist texts, and it's jeopardizing hundreds of cases.
What do you mean by that?
So pretty much it's been found through different sources that there have been police officers who have worked some really significant cases where they're making homophobic slurs, racial slurs. I believe there was a man who was lynched and there was a text thread hanging with the homies was referenced to a black man's lynched body. And it sort of just speaks to, if these are the people who are protecting and serving and helping to uphold the law, but from jump have already broken the law, when it gets to case, how could you possibly have a fair trial?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you think these officers are capable of doing their job the way they're supposed to if they already have these ideals and thoughts about a certain group of people in their head?
Then I answer to my
Well, do
question.
they actually make the decision though? Because I'm thinking of how you read it. Are they arresting these individuals? And then is the basis for their arrest, is that something that they're questioning now?
So a lot of the officers,
go ahead.
a lot of the officers, in their jacket have ongoing issues of police brutality.
They have offenses.
Many offenses.
Oh,
So
But they
it's-
haven't been fired yet.
Got you.
The loophole that is that how these text messages was obtained, they can't necessarily use them, but they can't use them as this text says this, this text says that, but they can loosely use that to open up an investigation, to dig deeper, to incriminate the cops. But what
internal affairs type of thing.
internal affairs type of thing. But my thing is that with the whole blue code, is it really going to go anywhere? Because again, it's already stated in the article that the officers that are being mentioned already have offenses, but they still never lost their job.
Yeah.
So it's like going through this internal investigation, like what's really going to happen? What's really going to be the outcome of it?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, they're still responsible for showing up to court. You know what I mean? Even though it's damaging the court cases to the people who are going to court, you know, whether they lie, planted evidence, you know what I mean? It's all a factor because everybody's in it. Because it could have been some actual criminals who actually did something wrong that do deserve to go to jail. But now it's just like a
Everything is a cloud over
Everything
it
is a
now
cloud
because
now.
of their comments.
Do you guys think that with there being more representation of all kinds and all types of political backgrounds and just everywhere, that people will begin to not tolerate certain things from the police? Maybe like, you know, if we have a gay judge who's sitting at that trial, you know what I mean? Maybe she might look at it with a different eye, or, you know what I mean? And go ahead and
Well, we just had a judge.
fine if they-
We just had a judge that just went on and was making slurs, calling black people nigger roaches and all this kind of other stuff.
It's
So,
like a fraternity, right?
Yeah.
Fraternity and sorority. They kind of they never really hold themselves accountable. They always protect themselves.
Yeah.
So I think even if you do have a gay police officer, I think at the end of the day, he's going to protect the police officer as opposed to
because he has to protect his
helping-
job to
well,
a
he has
certain
to protect.
degree.
Exactly.
Because once you're blackballed, you're blackballed.
So
Yeah,
do
that's
you,
it.
Do you sit
That's
back
it.
and watch your people get?
You may question it. You may
but do you
try
sit
to.
back, say for instance, you watching an officer just maybe beat a gay person up just because they're gay. As a gay officer, do you sit back and just watch that go on, or do you?
I mean, if I was a police officer, absolutely not. But I mean, I don't know. It's a flip to every coin because it's like at the same time, you got that example where you have an officer that's witnessing a heterosexual
George Floyd.
George Floyd.
What would you do as if you were a gay officer and you saw?
And they said they speak out against it. If you speak out against this, now it's like, well, your job, you know, and you got two girls that's on the way to college. It's like, what the heck do you do?
But now though, people are video, and because you didn't say anything, you're getting lumped in. So it's kind of like, you damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that.
By the way, is there any gay officers that would like to come on the show? We would gladly have you to find out your take on
We
it.
will gladly have you.
yeah,
I don't know if they can,
On the show. Now, what y'all do in handcuffs with these other individuals ain't got nothing to do with it.
I think we saw during the protest, there was a black woman who felt there was a white guy going too far with a civilian, and I believe she pushed him.
And she got
And
fired.
did she?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. She got fired. Yep.
You didn't know that, did you?
No.
Yeah.
What did
fired
they
her.
say was like?
I'm not sure that happened because that wasn't that long ago.
She fought
It was-
maybe
it was
like
a-
2
I'm not
years ago, maybe?
sure. No, I think it was soon. I think it was closer to recent.
Yeah, I feel like. It
But
was
I
just
think
this
she
summer.
she got fired. But I don't know if she fought it though.
I think
did
she
she?
did. I
Okay.
think so.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, and I
Did
guess
she
that's-
win? Did she win?
I don't
We didn't
know.
know. We didn't dig.
Yeah.
We didn't
Okay.
dig any deeper. But there was a repercussion for her standing up for
Yes.
what was wrong against her peers.
Yes.
So at this point, it's just like Phil said, you're damned if you do,
Yeah.
damned if you
Yeah.
don't. And it's
Yeah.
like
you just turn a blind.
you just turn a blind eye.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, it's like there's also the other side of it is that some of the things, there are truths there.
Mhm.
There are truths that whatever speculation of, so let's go back to the straight cop abusing the gay civilian because he's gay, but then you got a bunch of gays that got into a whole fight and drunk and belligerent and beating everybody's ass and trying to fight the cops and everything. So it's just like that incident you stand up for, but then you turn around, you see this, and you just like, fuck, I can't win for nothing. So it's like, what do you do? It's a flip to every coin.
Keep your ass in the house, therefore you got to deal with that shit.
Yeah.
It's a
Right.
tough
Yeah.
job.
It's a tough
job.
yeah. Yeah.
And speaking of people who uphold the laws, let's flip into people who could possibly be making the laws. Have y'all heard Dr. Oz is running for Senate in here?
Yeah.
Dr. Oz?
Dr. Oz.
from the TV.
He won't make it. He won't.
You never know. That's what they said
He
about
won't make
Trump.
And Arnold
Arnold
Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger.
Listen, Dr. Oz won't make it.
Well, here's the
I think the experience
Mhm.
level amongst the candidates is pretty strong,
Mhm.
both Republican and Democrat. So I think he has to first get past the.
Trump versus Hillary. I mean,
Well,
talk about it.
that was back. That was later on.
That
so
was-
after he got through the
That taught me
primary.
that anything's possible.
Well, after Trump got through the primary, then that was it. You know, I just think that Dr. Oz definitely has a uphill battle because he is battling other Republicans who are supported by Trump. But I think that his experience will probably come into play, and I don't think he has enough to get over that hump. I think the main focus on his campaign is to promote the COVID mandates and stuff like that, everything against COVID.
But I just think this
And Dr. Fauci and what the government is saying. So I think that's what he's trying to run on as a Republican. I'm not sure
He's
how
gonna
far
lose.
that's going to take him. So
he will lose.
that's my take on it.
So this, I don't know. His seat for the Senate is very up in the air to me. And reading, and I was just trying to figure out, well, if anybody can run for Senate, I was like, what are the qualifications for running for Senate? And so reading the article, it was saying that there's only 3 qualifications to be able to serve in the U.S. Senate. Age, at least 30 years of age, a U.S. citizenship, at least 9 years or more, and you just to have residency in the state in which you're trying to obtain the Senate seat.
which they say he lived in Jersey up until last year. He started to vote at his parents' house.
Right.
So it's already a little sketch. They are starting to compare and make little references to him and Trump. And I think depending on how conservative, Trump may back him if he feels let's get more people on my side.
I think Dr. Oz is kind of like on a cusp between Republican and Democrat. I think he probably leans more Republican, but I think he has ideals of the Democrat.
Okay.
So we have Democrats, we have Republicans, and then we got Trumpers.
Yeah.
They are in a league of their own.
They are, and I mean his following is pretty strong, Trump. So we'll see how it plays out. But I just don't think that Oz has enough to.
When does the Trumpers go away?
They don't. Never.
They don't.
They're not.
They're here to
They're
stay
permanent.
now.
Yeah.
Anytime he can try to run again, and he can run again.
Another generation before that goes
He'll
away?
probably run again.
He's gonna try to run again.
And the thing is, I think people are so fed up that they may even
Yeah.
vote for him.
Yeah, because this was happening right now. Anyway, moving forward, is there something else you would like to talk about?
Housewives, going back to inclusion, more inclusion for everybody. Miami had taken a hiatus, and they have come back 2 Thursdays ago, I guess now at this point, with its first, although not the only queer couple, but I believe it's the first actual married lesbian couple. Let me see their names.
They've been on hiatus for like 9 years, right?
Yeah, 8 or 9 years.
For a long time, right?
Welcome back.
Former Russian model Julia Lemegova and her wife Martina
They're weird name.
Navratilova.
She was a
What?
tennis star, right? Wasn't she a tennis star?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know her from tennis.
So yeah, the 11-year franchise just got its first gay woman or lesbian couple in the show.
Like a lead couple.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Which I guess they're nervous. They don't want to necessarily become the spokespeople for the LGBTQ. They want to show their lives, but not necessarily feel, I guess we need to be the representation, or this is what a lesbian couple looks like, which is a lot of pressure. Which I feel like everybody here probably feels like I just live my life, and because I'm gay, I'm kind of an example, but I'm not out here in these streets saying, hey, follow me, be like me.
Yeah.
Involuntarily.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
So they aired already their first show. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So far so good. It's doing
It's juicy until
But I
later
hear-
on in the season.
But I hear it's not on Bravo. I hear it's like on like Peacock or something like that.
Is it?
Yeah, I think that's what I read. Yeah.
I saw it on Bravo.
You saw it on Bravo?
Yeah.
It's that article.
Well,
said
the
that-
first-
It did say that. I think 2 weird channels,
What?
Peacock and something else, and that's where I got confused.
I'm like, huh?
I don't even know what Peacock is.
It's like a streaming service on. Like,
NBC.
Damn, you can't
But,
even get regular TV?
that's
No, they're on Bravo.
My
They're on
thing is
Bravo.
the first lesbian couple to be on reality TV was Mimi and the basketball player from Atlanta.
Me and
Mimi in the 12 from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
That's not basketball. That's not.
I don't know, but I'm just saying as far as reality TV,
Who was it?
Mimi.
She's talking about Love and Hip Hop.
Why
That's
do
not.
I not know her?
Mimi.
You know Mimi.
She hung from the shower curtain.
Hey, Mimi.
Because I'm thinking, yeah. Is that her
Mimi
name?
and,
like, wow. it's
Mimi
been that long,
Faust.
I can't even-
Faust or something like that.
Yeah.
It's-
So
Mm.
I mean, if they're trying to introduce, I brought that up because I don't know if this
That's crazy because Andy.
I was just talking.
Oh.
Wasn't I just about to say something?
Yes.
Is it that important for you to say something?
I don't like champagne.
Go ahead,
but
because I
I'm
don't want to
drinking
stop
now.
you from. I don't want you to stop. No, go ahead. You got the floor.
You have the floor.
No.
Go ahead.
I don't want to say anything.
So
anymore.
anyway, I
I
was
just
saying-
very. You see, this very
Can I
rudely
get a refill of my
interrupted.
champagne?
That's weird.
Rude.
That's weird that it's the first. I mean, I gave you the floor back.
No.
so you take it.
But that's not how.
That's
not how you-
weird. That's weird. That's like the first lesbian couple when you have a gay like owner producer. You know what I mean? You would think that he would then put people on,
Very
or
interesting.
even husband.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be a
Because
different
there
show,
is,
right?
I mean, and I guess look at it like within our community, not to say Indy's a bad person, I don't think that. But is he thinking, oh, a
You
gay
wanna see a
man
bitch
show
rise?
would never sell?
Oh.
It won't work.
A gay husband, like
Something.
real husband.
Something
Well, they
with
were
husbands.
yeah, husbands Atlanta.
The real husbands of the bathhouse.
The execs are not having that. He's not this channel.
Yes. Is there
And
any...
then would it actually be black people on the show? I'm not. I don't know.
Well, not if it's going to be with Jamez just threw out there. The real bathhouse husbands.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
The real husbands of
That's
the
a different-
bathhouse.
Yeah,
You can
Different
do
channel.
Atlanta. You can do Atlanta because you can start off with the two Lawrence and the thick one, the short thick one. They can start off
Miss
with them
J,
too.
Lady J,
Yeah.
Miss J,
They can start off with them as being.
Miss Lawrence and Miss
Did you want to
J.
go back to what
They
you
were
were about
No, I
to
want
say?
you to
Not a
turn that
couple,
off.
but
I just
think
did.
you're just
Oh,
saying,
thank
like,
you.
maybe
I forgot what I was talking about.
you're going to hit them with the
So
Is
yeah.
there any gay guy show? Like a show with just a bunch of
It
gay
was
guys?
real Queer Eye for the straight guy.
Yeah.
But they didn't always have a black lead.
Noah's Ark.
They had
Noah's Ark was our
but
only
that was
hope
a
at
show
one
though.
point.
That was that wasn't a reality show though.
No, you weren't talking about a reality show.
So we need scripts. We can't just be our natural selves
Yeah.
and people want to hear what we got.
We have to be
say.
curated.
I mean, we're always the token in a show or reality show.
Yeah.
Which is funny.
And
Just
you
jumping
get on set, you can't get a real haircut.
back to Sex in the City
Right.
again. Che, there's a bit where she does this comedy and she speaks to what you just said, Phil. She's like, oh, we're always the token, somebody's friend. We're never in a relationship. We're
We're
never
always
happy.
depressed.
We're always sad.
But that's how it starts. I feel that's how it starts. Back in the day when blacks were introduced into
Maids,
entertainment,
butlers.
and then we just progress from there. I think it's just progression.
But now I think
Strides that we take.
are they going?
I'm sorry, he's talking. Go ahead.
Are they getting away from? Are they getting away from that type of black character now? Are they going more towards the ratchet ghetto type of character now?
Away from the maids and butlers to something ratchet.
Or away
black
from
people?
Away from the token black person, where the person is very nice and just kind of just.
No, we have a
kinda
lot
fits
of
right in.
we have a lot of like good
Different
roles for
roles, I
black
guess, yeah.
people.
Because
I
I'm
think
just
so.
I'm just thinking of some of the
Because they-
So
I think
we're
stood
either
up.
always an athlete.
No, not
we're
necessarily.
always ghetto.
No.
No.
Or
where is it where they're
look at
smart?
Girls
right?
Girls Trip. Y'all seen that?
Mm-hmm.
They all were successful.
No, or what about black men?
She was married to a black
Perry,
man.
Mr. Deeds. He was a CEO.
One that was back in 2007.
Well, I'm
Go
just
ahead.
saying we
Name
had
something
it,
most
something
recent.
I don't
Most
really
recent.
I don't really watch movies.
Most recent,
So-
where's a great reflection of a black male?
how about a great reflection of
There was
a
a gay
black
superhero.
man?
There was a gay superhero.
Black Panther. Okay. Sitcom-
Black Panther
Was
wasn't
not
gay.
gay.
No,
No,
just
we
anybody.
talked- the
Just a
Eternals?
black male.
The Eternals.
The Eternals. He was. I didn't. Okay.
Oh yeah,
We talked about that.
Yeah.
But was he? I'm talking about character, meaning like his role. Was he like a doctor, or was he like a? Like
Actually, he
a
was. Actually, he
Was
was.
he like a hustler?
He was.
Was
He was.
a hustler.
He was an engineer.
Okay.
He was
okay.
an engineer
All
from
right.
an internal. So
All right.
he's responsible for everything that we see right now, living behind.
So I
the
mean,
scenes.
Cool.
point though, are we all stuck on a 2020 or 2021 movie with a positive, successful not gay, but black male role image?
What do you mean?
Like, I mean, we're saying, is there a current movie, and I'm saying 2020 or 2021 that has a positive, successful black male role?
There's plenty out there. I'm sure we don't know about them, but
Well, I'm just saying to his question, he was
Yeah,
saying
it's like,
current.
is it mainstream?
Is
Yeah,
something
is it
that-
mainstream?
I'm sure there
something that
is.
Everybody knows.
are we like
You
movie?
know?
Are we like movie buffs? Do we keep?
No, I mean even a
Well,
even
yeah.
a TV show or sitcom,
Just
like
throwing it out
anything.
there that
I don't really watch TV, so I can't
And
Netflix.
you want people to watch
You watch
you?
Squid Games.
And you want people to watch you?
watch what.
Yeah.
I said TV.
Yeah.
I'm not on TV.
You're on now.
But no, I think what it's doing for me, once again, and I apologize for last week, I was so stuck on you guys will see if you watched it, the polyamorous conversation.
Yeah.
I feel like just stumped me because I'm really now like, that's kind of sad that out of the four of us, even though you don't watch TV, you watch a movie maybe, we can't think of
Porn.
in the past.
There are great male leads in porn.
That is not what
They,
I mean.
they
man.
doctors and engineers. They start off that way.
Pool boys,
That's what I'm saying.
handyman,
That's what-
construction
A
workers.
lawyer
right.
needs his payment
A
now.
chef.
How are you going to
But I
repay
don't
me?
have any money.
I got a way you can repay
I gotta
me.
pay. You can pay
What
me.
do I I just know how to sew. I can fix the tears and
I gotta pay the
with
rent
my
man. I
teeth.
gotta pay the rent man. But no, really, like when you look at it, like when you look at TV and everything, like is there a positive
I'ma Google
black
some.
male role model on TV? And
Hmm.
I'm just thinking like
Just a regular male or a gay black male?
no, just a regular male. I mean, gay black would be even better, but just a regular black male.
I mean, Tyler Perry had some shows.
But see, with Tyler Perry, my thing is with him, like it's
He-
always something with the well, at least some of the shows, like what's the one show that he has?
Like the Have-Nots and all that. I never watched any of that.
Like those,
But what about the Pains? Is it Meet the Pains?
But what year is
was-
that?
Yeah, that's old.
And the only reason why
Will
I stress
Smith.
that
Who?
Will
his new
Smith.
documentary thing.
No, I think he traveled in the world, right?
Yeah.
No, not that, but he's had like positive roles.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is kind of what I mean
Today.
is saying, why wouldn't it be something current? Like, it's fine. We know they've existed, but if you haven't seen a great black male image in
There is
even
something-
a year,
there
I ain't
is
see-
something
not
current.
this year. Where?
I'm gonna find something.
All right.
All right, well, we'll wait.
If
In the
y'all,
meantime,
if y'all
why-
know, let us
if you-
know.
let
If
us
y'all
know.
Yeah, let us know. Definitely let us know because it's hard to try to figure that. I'm thinking of like Blackish, but Blackish now is off the air now. So
yeah, during that final season.
Chadwick Boseman was in some good stuff.
well, he passed away.
When though? Like a year?
2019.
Was it 2 years already?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're already working on Black Panther 2 right now.
I think Michael B. Jordan actually has a.
a letter
He has
from
a
Jordan
show.
or something
Yes,
like that?
yes, that's coming up. That's
Yes.
coming up.
Elba.
And I think he's an army or military person or something. I
Michael
think.
B. Jordan.
Which Idris is a great guy. What's his last movie?
I don't know.
Yes, yeah.
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B.
And
Jordan.
I think, not to put words in Amin's mouth, I keep going back to that. It's not that they don't exist at all. It's just if you don't get to see that image it passes your mind in a year. It's like, so you just forgot there are black guys out here.
There's
You still scrolling?
Can't find it. It's crazy.
Insecure just came out with a whole black cast.
Again, they're on their last season.
Them-
Oh wait,
but-
Insecure is on their last season. No,
Yeah,
wait,
this
what?
is
They've
a-
they only
always
last
been most.
They're
But what are the
last
guys?
season.
What are the guys that? What are their?
the main character.
I mean, I've seen it. I've seen past seasons. I haven't.
Yeah, he's an
seen-
engineer. I think
Okay.
he's he's a techie. He's a tech dude. So,
Okay. But kids aren't watching
Yes.
that though, right? Kids aren't watching Insecure.
I hope not.
because it'd be a lot of cheek.
Jeez.
Clack, clack.
Well, anyway, speaking of that, it's holiday season, and this is your favorite holiday. And we were talking about the gift of giving.
Yes.
So, what should people give for the holiday?
So, everybody's always kind of, when it's time to give a present, a little stuff. We actually did a Pollyanna this year. We did one last year as well.
Y'all want to see our gifts? What we got each other and who we got it from?
No.
An
not?
on-camera surprise facial expression.
Oh, he
I
don't
think-
really
I
like
think-
it.
like
I'm
that.
proud of my
I think
gift.
It's
I'm
nice.
proud of my gift too.
I'm proud of my gift, y'all, and I want to do it on camera.
Oh.
I feel like if my
No, we don't have
Pollyanna
to.
said this in a joke, I'm gonna be so embarrassed on TV. But I got it, and I'm expecting a tear to shed. I really am.
You're expecting a tear to
I'm
shit.
expecting a
Okay.
tear.
For your Pollyanna?
I'm
For your
my
Pollyanna?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
If you got me for a Pollyanna, I'm going to purposely not cry.
No, you bet. I don't think you're gonna be able to contain it because you're not expecting it. But you said it.
Oh, you expecting your Pollyanna to cry?
Yes,
not
mine.
you. I'm about to say,
No.
you're not gonna
me.
cry.
No.
I promise you not. I promise you not gonna cry.
No, and I really don't think he's gonna cry, but I do expect him to be moved. Like, oh my god, you were listening.
But you
not
can't
just
expect
talking.
that though, because what if they don't give you the response that you want?
Well, that's why I just said I know he won't cry. Jamez is like a tough cookie. He's not gonna cry, but I do expect him to be like, "Oh my god, I said this. I remember when I said it. You heard it. It was like a short conversation."
Okay.
But I
That's
held
how you
on
know
to
you
it.
pay attention. If you're in a relationship and you hear your lover say all year round, "I want this, I want this, I want this," so I never
He
have
said
to
it
ask.
once.
Yeah, I know.
And I'll explain when he sees it how he said it. That made me go, "Oh, this is great." But anyway, for everybody else who may be struggling, it's only a couple of days left. I feel like, I guess, depends on your age, you may see things different and on different levels. But I feel like where I am in life now, it's more about experiences, especially if you're in a relationship. So some of these are targeted towards couples, although you could always treat yourself. I mentioned Tom Ford, Bond, and Creed colognes because they have a wide variety. You could always gift your partner a gift card to go in and deal with somebody who specializes at one of those counters like Neiman's or Saks and smell them together. You want something that's going to smell amazing on him, but you love to smell him in it. So it creates those close times like, oh my God, you're wearing that cologne.
And Creed is good. I
Yes.
got Creed.
Tom
Which
Ford is
one?
good too.
Tom Ford, Creed, Bond.
Well,
amazing.
I mean, when you say these now, are you talking private label, or are you talking the exclusive blended labels, or are you talking about the generic that you can get?
Those three don't do no generic. What generic?
Well, Tom Ford has
There's
a plethora.
There's a range.
There's
Well,
a range.
There's a $400 bottle.
Well, okay, but those are sizes. So, I mean, if it's Christmas, don't go out and buy that little dinky
No,
bottle.
no, size like he has like a 400.
I know, but Tom Ford has a
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm
vast
saying
range.
if you...
So you got stuff that you can get at Sephora, and then you got the stuff that you can get at.
You can get Sephora at
Saks.
times.
Well, I'm
Tom
thinking
Ford.
the difference would be... I don't know. So what am I
You
missing?
get-
What's the
You can
difference?
get Sephora at times.
Because Tom Ford you can get at Neiman, Saks, and Sephora. But if you buy
But
Oud
if you're-
Wood...
But Oud Wood,
Taste
but
it.
that's one of the blended collections, one of the special collections. In other words, so Tom Ford has Extreme Noir. He got Grey Veriter.
And that's not in that same...
They're not in the same class.
Oh, so I don't know about the cheap shit then. Stay away from that. Whatever it may
That's
be.
not-
But they're
It's
still
not-
not
it's
cheap.
not cheap.
They may
How
not be.
much is
They may
the-
not. Well, I wear a Tom Ford Extreme Noir, and that's still a $95 bottle.
Yeah.
It's not $124
Okay, I
or
didn't mean
$240 bottle.
Cheap at $95. That's money. But
That's
what I'm
regular
thinking,
price for a bottle.
a
And it's
Tom
an everyday
Ford
set
is
for them.
300 and something.
They have
And
they
the
do have-
blended
I didn't know there was
collection.
They do have
Yeah.
some.
So I get the blended collection for Tom Ford then is what I was referring
Yeah,
to.
that-
I guess with the
No, I wanted to be clear. I just wanted to be clear.
What is
I
the
got you.
moderate level called?
Get up into
Just
these
go out
middles,
there and get
though.
your
My Christmas crazies.
get yourself cologne.
Get some cologne.
But I'm just thinking the experience of being able to smell a variety until you find that perfect one.
Because you got Tom Ford, you got Bond, you got Jay Malone. I mean, now
Paco Rabanne has a new one too that's out.
Paco Rabanne, which is
Chanel. There are plenty of options. I was just dealing.
everybody's
with the
on
experience
Baccarat.
first,
I wear
which is a
Lalabo.
very expensive one.
Yeah.
What's your favorite cologne?
Mm.
Old Navy.
Okay.
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 Well, listen, I ain't gonna lie because it's a scent that I was in Zara and my brother bought it, and every time he wears it, I was like, God damn, you smell good.
So what happens, like, if I'm in the Gap or something like that, and, you know, they got them at the checkout thing, and if I smell them, like, it's not my favorite, but, you know, sometimes they smell good.
Yeah.
You mix them.
There's a price point for
Put them in
everybody.
your bathroom. You spray them in your bathroom.
Don't say that like it's a price point when it is. It's
What
not a price.
I
It's
mean,
not a pricing
for.
thing. I just don't discriminate when it comes to
Okay.
if it smells good, it smells
So
good.
what's your last cologne you got from the Gap?
I don't know. It was from Old Navy actually.
I really
there
didn't
was-
know Old Navy made
Yeah, they do.
cologne.
They have one has a good
Have
smell.
you ever been in
but
Old Navy?
that was the.
I have. I really have. I promise you. I'm going to show you a sweatshirt that I actually recently
Why are you
got.
questioning that? Something wrong with Old Navy?
No, I'm asking him.
Okay.
Has he ever been in Old Navy? Specifically.
You're not
Yes.
shaming Old Navy.
No, not at all.
Listen.
They had some great,
If only you
great
want to put
last
me in a
minute
commercial,
go-to.
I'm there.
They got some great go-to like last minute stuff. If you need like a
I think
t-shirt,
they
some
have
socks,
cute
or
clothes and
something
I
to
mean,
work out in.
literally, I bought 3 of the sweatshirts, like
Okay.
a velvet. I bought 3 of them. 3
You can only
different
wear
colors.
them once, but you know.
no, you can wear more than
Maybe
one.
sometimes if you wash that
It
stuff,
depends on what
it's
you
just,
get.
I agree with him.
You can't.
You have to
can't
be
wear
careful
it.
how you
You can't
wash
wear
it.
it once.
Right.
You gotta wash it in cold water. The old school.
On a gentle cycle.
No, that's Primark.
Exactly.
I can't do Primark at all.
Why?
Primark does not work for me.
You too good?
No, Primark size.
Oh.
I'm a big bitch.
Do they got a plus section?
It don't work. And nothing fits right.
Primark Plus.
Number
So what
2,
else? What else? What else we got?
Vacations.
Take me
I love
away.
that.
Aren't you getting ready to go
Yeah,
somewhere?
yeah.
Are you taking a trip?
Well, I'll take my trip, but I'm
I'm
taking
going
another
to-
one.
Yes. See, I feel like on
Take a
social media, I'm seeing all of these couples doing these exotic, let's get away for a little while. Again, an experience that you're creating with the person that you care about. I thought that was amazing. Number 3, his and hers, or his and his, or hers and hers spa days.
Like that.
I'm
Together.
non-binary. I don't like that.
So theirs and
I'm not-
theys.
They have non-binary massages.
There's
I
a
think
day
he said
beside
I
me.
went with
You
his
want
and
to
his
around the
and
corner
hers
get
and
your
hers.
happy.
But I didn't say
Where
theirs
at?
and y'all.
Oh, at down.
By CVS.
Oh, you know the
yes.
place?
Mhm.
Oh, you been
With
in?
Baskin
Yeah,
Robbins?
like,
Yeah. No, where?
Is that Baskin Robbins?
Dunkin' Donuts.
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
On Cheltenham Avenue, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Dim sum.
Oh, wait,
Dim
wait,
sum.
wait, wait.
Wait.
Changdam Spa.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know.
Oh, that's where you got your last gift card from?
My ex took me there one time, and like
Yeah.
it was a nude massage, and then the Asian guy come in with like some weeds, and he just ha ta 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 on your naked body.
I got one time.
You did?
I got a full body scrub.
It tickled.
I did
Full
not.
body.
I got a full body scrub, but I was not expecting. So I was everybody knows I work in the salon, and my peer that I was working with, she was raving about. Matter of fact, you was there that day.
That's why I went.
And she was raving about going to that same spa. But she was on the girl side. She was talking about how they scrub you down and then they put warm milk on you and all this kind of other
You
stuff.
sure it's milk?
Listen, I don't know. But all I was just like at a Chinese spot. Because in my mind, I'm like, okay. But you know what? I'm going to give it a try because she raved about this experience.
Yeah.
So I booked my appointment. And I get down, go down the steps. They say, take everything off but a towel. I'm just like, oh, okay, y'all real aggressive. I get in there,
It's very bathhousey.
very bathhousey. And I just stand there looking like raw meat. And they just, they got all these mineral pools, and now the guys are sitting around looking.
One's like cold, really, really cold. One's
One is
warm,
really-
and one's really hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really crazy. So he threw me on the table.
Oh.
He threw me on the table and smacked me with water. Who the hell gets smacked with water?
It falls out the sky.
No, he was no.
It's a bucket. It's a bucket.
It's a big giant
right.
barrel
No,
on
I
the
think-
side, and he went to scoop the water and was smacking me with the water.
I was like, I had a rainfall.
Oh, you got something different.
I got beat with the weed.
I got beat with the water, and then he scrubbed me. It looked like it was a broom.
I don't want to go.
But when I tell you he scrubbed
everywhere.
when I tell you everywhere, there was not a piece of skin untouched on my body.
Usually
I
when
mean,
get a massage,
underneath
though,
my nuts. I
the-
mean, underarms.
Yeah.
Underneath my fingernails, my toenails, behind my head. I mean, anywhere you could possibly think of was scrubbed.
They leave no
Wow.
stone.
No stone unturned. And when I happened, because it's only like a little tiny wall, so I just like happened to he flip over. He turning me over, and I'm looking at everybody looking at me, watching me turn over. So my butt is in the air.
So wait, is other people watching you get?
But it's a wall.
Yeah.
It's a wall there, so they can't. The only
It's
way
very
that they can.
bathhousey.
The only way that they can really see you if they get up and walk over.
Yeah.
But you can't. Now they're invading my privacy, so you can't do that. But they, look.
It seemed kind of creepy.
Every
Just
time
like
I've
the
ever got a
showers, they can
massage-
see your ankles down or your calf down, and then it's like a frosted glass from calf to like your shoulders. But it's all, look at I mean's face like, ooh.
He said
no.
no.
I don't think I want to try that.
Every time I've ever
I'll
got a
stick to
massage,
toppers.
I've always ended up with tongue in my butt.
Oh.
Wow.
We
Okay.
can
All
promise
right.
that
So,
ain't
Not-
changing.
not
so
there.
not in this, not during the house.
Not
All right. Moving on from vacations
Oh my gosh.
and
Would you go
spas.
again?
I haven't been.
I
since.
just went. Yeah.
I haven't been. Since.
Yeah,
It was kind of weird.
It was, to me, I mean, they're aggressive, but it tickled. So I could hear other people laughing at hearing me laugh.
I got smacked.
What?
I'm still trying to figure out how I got smacked with water.
Describe the tickle. Like, where did he tickle
So
your
if
feet?
he's scrubbing under your arms, it's almost like somebody's tickling you under
Gotcha.
your arm.
And what do they do when they do? They laugh?
No,
When
they-
tickle
they-
you?
no,
my
they're
guy
serious.
laughed at
They about
me.
their business.
My guy was
Because
laughing.
I know
no, my-
when I'm getting my feet done, sometimes like it tickles. It tickles when they scrub the
Yeah, yeah.
bottom,
I've
but
gotten
they
used
laugh
to that.
when I laugh. She's like, he.
No, he's in work mode.
No,
Crazy.
he wore me out.
Number 4,
Number 4.
nostalgic childhood gifts that take you back to a good place.
Okay, I've had that before.
Okay, and how did you
And
feel when you
Nintendo,
got it?
it was like I was a kid again.
Yeah.
And it was the old Nintendo, and it had like all the games, the Mario Brothers 1 through like 6.
How are those cartridges? Are they still held?
It's everything. No, everything is now. Everything is included inside of the game system. So
It's
all
like
you have to
one
do.
box.
So all you have to do is
Everything's
just
built
plug it
in.
up to the TV. So
Oh.
it's not like you have cartridges. So
Oh, nice.
that
Okay.
used to stink. Used to do.
Yeah,
After a while, everybody spit and smelled like. Ugh.
Which of course
Mind
back
you,
then you
probably-
weren't even thinking about somebody spit
Nope,
on your
nope,
spit. It's
nope.
just
But
like blow.
the crazy part is that probably didn't do anything, but we believe that it did something.
And
got-
if you're
that's
probably
not-
drinking
probably got a
and being
cold.
around, yeah.
Probably got a cold from that shit.
Did y'all ever put y'all batteries in the freezer?
Yeah.
I think I did. I think I did hear that.
Thinking it gave it more
Put 'em in-
juice.
It
Does
did.
not?
It
I
did
was
get more
gonna say,
juice.
does it not?
It does.
No.
It does give it more juice.
It does.
No, it don't.
Yes, it does.
Dude,
So
that was all of
people
y'all.
say it works.
That was Google that shit. Do
Yeah.
People don't know everything.
Google.
do it now.
I used
Oh,
to
I've been
put
doing
that
that.
shit right
I've
in
been
the
doing
freezer.
No. I'm saying, put your dead batteries in your freezer right now and put them back in your remote
I used to do that.
Let me see.
It should work at least temporarily.
for like
So,
10 seconds.
number 5, this
Mm.
wouldn't be our show if I didn't have something a little sexy that somebody sent to me. Have you guys ever heard of clap cleat socks?
I saw those.
Clap, cleat, socks.
Clap cleat socks.
Clap, cleat, socks.
Clap.
So,
Then you be in a sports.
so is it like rugby socks where they come all the way up to your over your calves?
Mm-mm.
Are you talking about those
They
socks?
got rubber on the bottom or something like that.
there are little rubber circles on the bottom,
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like a cleat circle. I don't
Yeah.
remember if they came in calf and ankle.
So you don't
Okay.
slide when you.
when you
Oh,
what? When you what?
fuck
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're edge of the bed. You got. So you don't got carpet. You got
So if
like.
you don't have your Timbs on and you're not barefoot, you kind of put those socks on and they help keep you stable when you're trying to get up
Yes.
in there.
Power cells are exposed to hot temperature. Yeah, that's what it is. It's the hot temperature. So when you freeze them, it helps.
Which article am I looking at?
That's unclear.
Yeah,
what
I'm
the battery.
Because that.
We
that-
probably all look really old right now. Just staring off into
know.
space, sweating.
That's probably a forum answer from a.
Well, it got 82,600 somethings.
Yeah, shit. We used to do this.
Go to Duracell.com and get the answer.
Duracell don't want you to know that.
They don't want you to
buy
know
more
that.
Batteries. So how do y'all feel about clamp pleat socks? Would that be a cute stocking stuffer?
They're sold out.
Yes.
I got carpet.
You can put
They're
it like
sold
in
out.
A,
They only
you
have
can put it in
smalls
like
left.
a basket, like with other stuff.
Yeah.
Probably.
The only time I would probably need those probably in the kitchen.
No, you would need those for the bedroom. So if the purpose is if you had hardwood floors,
That's why I said I have
you
carpet.
need good grip.
I have carpet.
Well, then you don't need them then.
The only place I probably need them is in the
Do you
kitchen.
not slide in your socks In the carpet in the bedroom.
But you don't fuck in the kitchen.
Oh.
The purpose of those socks are for hardwood floor. So I said the only place that I need them in is my kitchen because that's the only place I have hardwood floor.
Mm-hmm. How do you know he doesn't fuck in the kitchen? Would you not fuck in the kitchen?
That's what I'm saying. I don't fuck anywhere.
We can do it anyway.
The other one is food gifts, like a lobstergram, baking somebody something. And this doesn't have to be necessarily a partner. It could be a neighbor.
That's cool.
Just
I think it's
fruitcake.
love behind
Not a
that,
fruit
right?
cake.
Remember they used to get those out.
I used to hate them.
Nobody
Oh
wants
my
a fruit
god, I
cake.
hate fruitcake.
I give my next door neighbor, my best friend, she bakes. So I give her a lemon pound cake or whatever kind of cake she's making. And my other neighbor on the other side, lemon pound cakes. Because it's also like they're a huge family, so it's like
You watch
to
each
me
other's
a
house.
food gift. It's for everybody in the house.
Why we don't have cakes today? No cakes today? They were
I'm
all
not
sold
the
out?
baker. That's the baker right there.
No, you all sold out this week?
Yeah, sold out.
Okay. You better sell out.
Shout out to Gavin.
Busy week this week.
Yeah. She got the strawberry
And
and
my oven.
the
is
lemon
broke.
cake and the strawberry. Oh.
My
So when
oven
you
is
getting your oven back on?
I'm waiting for Whirlpool to get back to me.
Okay.
They called me. They were actually supposed to come out today. Today's the 20th. They were supposed to come out today, and they had to call me back and say Whirlpool, the particular piece the door piece that I need, is on back order. And they don't know when it's coming in, so they have to call me. But I'm first on the list.
Do we need to do a bake off? Like, do we need to have everybody come in here with a baked cake?
Oh, I'm going to lose.
They don't want y'all don't want
Y'all don't want it with lean.
I'm gonna lose.
So we can do that. We can do
Are you a
that.
good baker?
I can be.
I made cookies with my daughter a couple years ago, and they were like hard biscuits.
Your who?
My daughter came with goddaughter. My baby girl. Another thing dealing with food, alcohol. Expensive bottles for that person who does like to drink.
What about a cheap bottle?
A cheap bottle. If you like,
You might want a little Still Reserve.
Moscato.
A little 211.
Out the refrigerator. $9.99.
because that could be
Dessert
a
wine.
hostess gift. I hope that when people invite you to their home anytime, well, maybe not a casual, whatever,
They may
but
be trying
especially
to
for the
get lit.
holidays, like you bring something.
They might be trying to get lit. They want to get there quick.
Do you guys
Still
ever show
Reserve?
up empty-handed?
I never show up
like a
empty-handed.
party.
I always try to
No.
bring something.
Or do you guys take it back if they don't finish it off?
No. No.
I've seen people do that. Like, yo, that's so tacky. Yo,
Oh, y'all ain't drinking.
they ain't finished it.
That means they don't want it. That means they don't want it.
So you would take it back?
I mean, no, I wouldn't take it back. But I mean, if they're not drinking it, obviously they
That doesn't
want
mean
it.
they didn't want it. It could
Well,
be a
they don't
lot
want
of
it. See,
different
the thing
reasons.
is, yeah,
If you got a stack full of liquor and I come in here with my bottle that's different from every other liquor that's there, and you don't drink it, somebody doesn't.
No,
like
What
it.
if I'm
but you
saying
polish
I
off
wanna
what you
hold
want
it for
first. and-
me?
yeah.
Say it again.
What if I'm saying I want to hold it for me?
Well, then you put
this
it
is
away.
my-
Then you put it away. That's why if I do come in, I will give it directly to you, and then it's
You decide what you want to do with
You
it.
decide if you want to put it out for everybody else, or if you want to tuck it in.
Some
in the
people
cabinet.
do bring a lesser brand of what you might be used to, and you drink what you like first, and then when you don't got no more liquor, you're like, I'll open this bottle of fucking.
Or if somebody coming in with some good shit, then you tuck it in your cabinet.
Yeah.
So
Which if you know the person, and you know what kind of party you're going to, if you know, hey, I'm going to Phil's, he's probably got something catered from the restaurant, he's probably spent X, Y, and Z, I'm glad he's having me. In my opinion, I would not show up with a $5 bottle of wine.
why not?
Well, I'm just saying, I would not.
Okay.
I feel like he's treating me to something that probably cost him upwards of $1,000. Here I am saying thank you by giving you a $4 bottle of wine.
I don't think that way. If you invited me to your house and you had food and everything, I'll just bring a bottle.
You're not gonna bring a $4. People take pride in what they bring to. If I'm bringing you something,
For you, I would bring a nice bottle, but for the average person, I probably won't bring.
I usually bring.
anything crazy.
I usually bring
Just
2 bottles
know,
with
if
me.
I mean he's coming to your house and you invite him over, you getting anything.
No, I would get what he drinks. So if you drink Prosecco, I would bring you a bottle of Prosecco.
I usually bring 2 bottles. It's usually a medium level type of thing, and then something nicer for myself. I keep in the car.
That never made
Then
it.
he takes. Then he takes.
So if Phil comes to your house, say, what you got in the car?
Go to the car.
Exactly.
Which
What else
there are also some black-owned options and gay options that you can also look into if you're being LGBTQ friendly or just want to support black businesses. Uncle Nearest whiskey. I don't have any right now in the house, but I do try for my whiskey drinkers to be able to say like, "Oh, here, let me introduce you to something new." And then we were trying to do something.
In New York.
Yeah.
Lambada.
Yeah.
Baca.
Yeah, which is an LGBT couple or
Yep.
person.
Black
Couple.
Yeah.
LGBTQIA.
So definitely, those are two things that I feel like you guys should stock on your shelves this year for your holiday and in general. Let's see what else is on my list. Okay, so something very simple. You can also give the gift of love.
There you go.
So I know it feels like, wait a minute, so how that works?
You want my love?
So not necessarily sex or whatever that gesture means, but it's like it could be spending quality time with somebody.
That's your gift. I get that 365. So what the fuck are you gonna do?
But if your partner won't be giving you that gift, you're gonna send it back.
I don't want. You know what? For me, I'm not really big on receiving gifts. I'm more so I want to give gifts. I don't care about gifts. Like even this year, I'm like, everybody's like, "What do you want? What do you want?" I'm like,
So
I really don't want anything.
So when that time I had you for a polyana, that's why you only wore the scarf one. You never wore any of the socks.
No, I didn't. I wore the sock. No, I did not wear the socks. I wore the scarf. But you know, COVID came, and so I didn't get dressed up, so I couldn't wear it.
I don't believe it.
But I still have it. I still have
I don't
everything.
believe it.
What do you mean?
You're supposed to pop in like, I got these socks.
I'll wear them next time on the show.
That's fine.
I'll get dressed up as though I was working, and then
Were they
I'll wear 'em on the
dressy
show.
socks?
They were dressy socks.
They were printed socks. They were different.
Dressy.
kinds.
Oh yeah,
I can't play ball in them.
When he goes to work now, he's like in pajama pants.
Yeah, I'm in pajamas all day. So
That's okay. That's fine.
yeah,
How else could you define the gift of love or quality time for somebody?
going for a walk, going to their favorite place,
Movies.
taking cuddling.
a date, dinner date.
Lick my booty.
You can do that too.
Just call out from work and just stay
Maybe
home
a
for the
special
day.
day. Yeah, y'all take a day
Nice.
off of work, y'all.
Very nice. The other, we have number 9. Nothing's ever wrong with this one, the gift of money.
Okay, baby.
Oh, everybody.
Hey,
Nice
baby.
cash.
Money's always a good thing.
Help you pay for the Christmas presents you've already spent.
Yep.
Reimburse me.
That's it. And they have so many creative, cute ways to give money on Amazon. The little gun shooter, a box where everything comes out, just keeps going and going. I guess as far as whatever.
But then it's like, well, how much you?
We're getting attacked
Right.
by the forest.
I guess it depends on that person.
I guess.
If that's their only
And what you can
gift.
afford.
Yeah, and what you can afford.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, so it can be $5, $10, $1,000, whatever it is that you can afford.
10,000.
How you looking at a $5 bill in your car?
See, that's why I said 5. Because I knew y'all would judge me if I said something higher. I would be totally appreciative.
What
I
if you
could
give
buy
that person's age? Shit. I mean, they 35. You give them $35. That's what they used to do old school.
How old are you now?
Me or I mean?
No, I'm asking
Number 10.
Moving right along.
You can create a basket of things, which is
Yeah.
like I mean said when we talked about the
Like a church basket?
What is a church basket?
A whole basket.
A whole basket. Yeah.
Any kind of Christmas basket.
A whole basket.
You
y'all.
can put your clap cleat socks, a bottle of wine,
Condoms, some
all of the
Lulus,
above.
some Papas, a subscription to your favorite site.
those things can go into your
In
basket.
your basket.
Which it's just whatever you think this person is going to want and enjoy, and even that can probably cost you anywhere between 10 to 10,000. You can propose
Some
Would
hair,
you like
some
a
hair.
basket like that?
a basket like that.
A
Yeah.
sex basket?
A sex basket. From my partner, probably. Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
Okay, because I was like, what should I do? Somebody instructed me to give a basket like that to you.
A sex basket.
For a Pollyanna gift?
Were you thinking about getting it?
No, I thought it
Oh.
was like, I didn't know if you would be like,
Offended?
no, not offended, but it was just weird.
I mean, if that was like my thing, sex.
I don't, see, I don't know that. I know what we talk about on the show, but I don't know if like you really about that life outside of the show.
Well, you did say you love a good.
Love that.
Yeah.
I do. See, I know exactly what you're talking about. I do love it. But
I
what
do
kind
love
of gift
it.
would
You
you
could have got
give
grips.
me?
You could have got
They
football
got
grips.
said-
Grippers.
Yeah, they got
Grippers or
grips.
flavor
They
lube.
said
For your hands.
They said
For your
poppers,
hands.
dildos.
It might
lube.
mess with my naturally God-given talent.
So you
Say
don't use
less.
your hands.
Oh, and I do. I'm saying if I put whatever they just said, like a gripper on my hand, I would have
That's
to learn
cheating.
how to work it.
I think it's cheating when you use hands.
It can be.
It is.
It can be.
You try to get it over quick.
But what if the meat
Sometimes.
can accommodate hands, though?
What do you mean if it can accommodate?
2 hands.
If the meat can accommodate 2 hands, then
All right.
You got thick hands.
Spicy under the tree this year.
So hopefully we have given you guys a plethora of options to choose from. At the end of the day, whoever you're buying a gift for should be grateful and thankful that they were even thought of. And if you find somebody is not grateful and appreciative, come next year, maybe
Kick them to the
pick a little bit
curb.
less.
Kick them
them
to the
bitches.
curb.
All right, Susie, we're back to you.
So speaking of, while we're just still on that before we jump ahead, did you guys ask for anything special this year for Christmas?
I asked my partner for some things. Yeah. So.
What kind of stuff did you ask for? $5 thing?
I'm about to watch.
Oh.
I want this.
Shit, he could have came to my house and bought one of mine.
Want to give him a bottle of wine? Bro, I really wanted a Rolly, but I'll give him a couple more years for that.
Oh.
You better do it.
Oh. Okay.
All right, y'all.
But
So moving on.
You didn't say what you asked for. Did you want anything
I didn't
special?
ask for anything.
Yes, thought you
I didn't
did
ask for
say that.
anything.
Yeah.
He likes to give.
Did you buy something special?
I did. I bought I bought a couple things that were special. Yeah. But for me, I didn't ask for anything.
Does your partner ask for like really simple stuff, or are they more extravagant?
Actually, he doesn't even really ask for anything. Like, we just kind of figure it out. Like,
Okay.
I think this person, I think he wants this, he may want this, or something that we may talk about throughout the year. As Phil mentioned, you may pick up on a couple things, and it's like, all right, I'm gonna get this. So
I was told I gotta wait till we married to get a Rolly.
that's what I'm saying.
If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it.
You know they out here. You know you strap, right?
Are you
You strap because you know they out there.
No.
You know they out there taking rollies.
No, I'm not sending anything long distance, and I'm not receiving anything long distance.
Okay.
I didn't ask for anything for Christmas. Actually, I never really asked anything for Christmas. I kind of, in my mind, outgrew of asking anything for Christmas. Like, it's just, if you happen to know what I want, then you happen to know. And if you don't, it's no love.
You know well. Oh well.
What if you get it? But what if you get it wrong though, and then you gotta take it back or
Yeah, that
just
did
keep it
happen,
on the
though.
shelf?
When you give me some shit that I didn't ask for, but then I get some shit. I'm sorry, I spit on you.
I did. I gave you something.
No, I spit on you.
a little something came flying.
Oh, but you had worse than that on your lip. He had worse than that on his lip.
But it was from somebody that
It don't matter.
I invited.
And you swallowed it all. So my little spit ain't doing nothing.
All right. So these lights, you see these lights?
I see him, Jamal.
Everybody's doing.
She's
like
no
that.
longer part of the show.
One of them dead. One of your lights died.
I guess. I think so. No, they're all going.
All right, so what's up with these questions? Because
Joe, we got some questions in, y'all. So we got some questions. You know, this is a segment where we answer a lot of y'all questions that y'all sent to us via Instagram. So we got some juicy questions too. We got some juicy questions, but then we got some very
got him crazy. That's okay.
And then we got a couple of very serious.
juicy. Cold going mad. Cold going.
I kind of like having champagne on the table.
Champagne's
So what are we
good.
celebrating?
It's doing something.
Christmas.
Okay, great, cool.
Maybe I'll
Fuck them
come out
questions.
No, we got to do that.
All right, y'all. Getting into the questions. So shut the fuck up.
Ooh, daddy. Damn.
Oh, you want some more of that spit?
I do.
You want some?
You know where you can put that?
tonight.
Back there. Wait, the
I mean,
spit?
whatever happened? We usually put that way back there.
Back there.
Instant lube.
Somebody said get rid of it.
Slide it in.
All right, y'all.
All right.
So, question number 1, y'all. I just started talking to someone, and it's like 2 weeks before Christmas. Okay, so you've been talking to someone 2 weeks before Christmas. Am I supposed to buy this person a gift, or what? What do y'all think? Yes or no?
You started talking to this person when?
2 weeks before Christmas.
No.
Nah.
No.
You
No.
don't
Now
think so?
not a nothing.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
Not even flowers, a poinsettia or something.
Something
No.
small. It doesn't have to be.
No.
So you started talking to someone 2 weeks before Christmas. You would expect them to get you something.
Not expect, I would hope.
Same difference.
But and two weeks. Can you be serious
Yeah.
in 2 weeks though? Can you really?
That's
have
what I'm saying. In
a,
2 weeks?
No.
Why not? I don't think
Y'all
you
probably
can.
fucking within 2 weeks.
That's your gift.
The gifts that keep on giving.
It ain't never give what it was supposed to give.
Y'all hear this?
Well, why you still with him after 2 weeks?
Y'all hear this, y'all?
So after 2 weeks, you giving a Christmas gift?
I'll give something very small. So
Yeah.
it could be like it would be a pair of gloves, a scarf,
Those are big gifts.
a
They could've
bottle
gave
or something like that. Like it'll be something
They
small.
coulda.
Maybe a gift card to like Applebee's or something like that.
Boom.
It'll be something small.
They got good food.
But I think that person would. I don't think they should expect anything, right? I don't think they should expect anything, but I think it would.
Or hope.
But I think if you guys are going into a different phase after 2
I mean,
weeks,
I might get like a bottle of wine or something. Like
Okay.
That, you know what I mean?
Change your heart.
bake them a cake.
That I may.
Alright.
Something, you know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
I feel something is warranted, but not.
Give them a sweet tooth.
And attached with that
I'm
is
all
you
the sugar
spent
that they
time to do it,
You
which looks
understand?
nice. I said, and attached to that shows you spent time, you thought about them.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't say I was making one of my famous cakes.
And I'm
I
sure
was
you
gonna
probably-
pull out a
Betty
Crocker.
Crocker.
Now wait, are you going to their house?
No.
Are you celebrating Christmas with them after in 2 weeks?
Well, for me, it's on. The answer for that is going to be no. I always do Christmas by myself. That is my rest day. That is my personal holiday to myself. I don't even be bothered with nobody.
2 weeks is too. For me, 2 weeks is. I mean, we probably spend a lot of time, but 2 weeks to spend a holiday with each other, invite you to my
I
family.
mean,
Well, no, not that.
see, I would.
But that's that's how I spend my Christmas.
2 weeks. I don't think that I will want. I will want to have you in my family presence and all
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
Like we're still in the infatuation stage. Of like, ooh.
You
don't
don't
know,
really
you
think
don't
like
know where
that, though?
you don't know where it's going.
I think from at least for me, like
When's the
2
last
weeks.
time you dated?
I mean, it's been a while, but I'm just saying though. After 2 weeks of meeting, I think now the I guess the way of going about meeting people's families, like the traditional way, I think that's kind of old. I think that's old and past.
No, but
I think after a week
but
you can
here-
introduce your
no,
person to your
but here's the
family.
thing though. I don't want to.
I wouldn't go.
every 4 weeks. I don't
Why
want.
not?
Oh, this is John.
No.
Oh, this is. You know what I mean?
But what if
that's to me it's embarrassing.
I don't think so?
This is John. And then
You're a man of a
weeks,
particular
4
age.
weeks later.
so
Oh no, he got kicked out.
This is Tim.
that gives your family something to talk about.
And then Easter. Oh, this is Johnny.
But no, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
as a man of a particular
Yeah.
age, I just think that you kind of know where things are going. I don't think that it's an
You
issue.
don't know in 2 weeks.
I don't think that there's a big issue with meeting someone's family after 2 weeks. I just don't.
How long did it
after a
take you to
week.
meet your current lover?
Well, I was in a different space back then. But I think if I
4
was
years.
dating now, but if I was dating now, it wouldn't be a problem for that person to come over to a friend's barbecue or even come over to see my mom. Like, it wouldn't matter.
You ain't doing that.
Why wouldn't I? I'm telling you, I'm doing that.
It's a no for me.
I think
Okay.
also, like he mentioned, at this age, if y'all are doing more than just having sex within 2 weeks, that's 14 days, way more than 14 conversations, hopefully at least 3 or 4 dates. It's like I
Yeah.
kind of am seeing where your head is, and I know you're not going to get around my family and hopefully show your ass. And if you,
You don't know that in 2 weeks.
I don't think
If you do, it's kind of like, okay, yeah, y'all, he may not be here for Easter. I didn't think this was going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm not willing to take that chance after only knowing you for 2 weeks.
Because,
Mhm.
all right, yeah.
So from this side of the table, it's a no. So don't
I'm a little undecided, but I am mad that I mean to answer.
What I
feel
would say is-
obligated to
Yeah.
feel like you have to get them a
Small
gift.
monetary, maybe something under $30 or something like that.
But what if
guess
you're
I'm
wealthy
sad.
though?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you're wealthy. or
Yeah, I
not.
think it's like, here's just a little something because.
Yeah.
But if you're wealthy, you say nothing under $30 because in your mind, you know.
No, I mean something under $30.
Yeah, in your mind, $30 is like too much for a person. But if you're a person of means, like $30
Cartier
is crazy.
bracelet
Yeah,
should
exactly.
be-
But then the
You
other,
see where I'm going.
but then
with
the other side of that, $30 may it just whatever the gift
But
is.
remember, we're talking about somebody of 2 weeks, right? So you're going to give them a Cartier.
But here's the
bracelet?
thing:
it. If you're a person if you're a billionaire,
Well-
a Cartier bracelet is
Well, we're
like
talking.
$30 to
Well,
to
our audience, we're talking about the average individual.
You
They
don't
may
know who
not
our
be-
audience is.
Well, they may not be. They may not be doing that. But if so, then by all means, get the person a Cartier bracelet. But I'm saying my suggestion would be, even if you are wealthy, I would do something $30
Get
under.
$30 out the piggy bank.
There you go. There you go.
and that person's favorite gift may have been that $30 gift.
And then years later, since you're wealthy,
Is it
then
fir-
you can
is it-
you
is
can
it
up the
gift
gifts, right? Then you can up the gifts.
Is your favorite gift gonna be a $30? Or that Cartier?
All right, y'all. Question number 2. I really don't like my in-laws. They are not that friendly to me. They're usually arguing. What are you doing? What's that?
The cork from the champagne.
Read the question.
I'm trying to read the question.
Put
What
up
is
your
the
butt.
cork doing now?
I'm trying to put up your butt.
Well, that wasn't his butt way up there.
He's trying to put the cork up my butt.
Stop all this shit.
After I spit, you said if I know the what?
Stop all this
Oh,
shit
shit
from
coming out.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm lost.
You hit me.
I think the Prosecco got you.
Yo, Pressco get me fucked up, bro.
I don't know
It's
how.
here.
Prosecco is like
Prosecco
the
just
lowest
takes me-
alcohol.
Oh! She fucked up too.
I said that a little
How y'all
while
fucked
ago.
up on Prosecco? The alcohol content is low.
Champagne just does a thing to me.
Y'all are
Well,
hot
let's get
and
back
shit.
to the question before.
Let me see.
Let's make it to the end of the show.
The alcohol content on here is
Let's
what?
get to the end of the show.
Can you reach the tissue?
Fucked up, y'all. The tree about to fall. Like,
Y'all fucked up on Prosecco.
Well, just a little
take these.
tipsy. We're a little,
Can't
just
take
a
these.
little.
good, right? That's why I can't focus on the fucking show.
They is
All right, y'all.
lit.
She got
All right.
me.
So I'm going to the in-law question. I'm going to hold off for right now because we ain't in that space. So my partner and I recently moved in together, and right now his money is his, mine is mine, 50-50. He recently asked what our budget was for the holidays on gifts for our families. I said you buy your family what you want, and I buy mine what I want. He got a little upset that we wasn't doing anything together. I feel like we never have. Should I be moving in the direction of this from us or no?
So he feels like they normally don't split bills, I guess.
They normally don't split. That's what it seems like. They normally don't split anything. His money is his money. My money is my money. However, when it comes to gift giving for families, he wants to kind of combine gifts and get gifts together. So he's like, but my boyfriend doesn't agree to that. He's like, you buy your family what you want them to have. I'll buy my family what I want them to have. But he's like, no, we should do it together. So now it's like it's a tug of war.
They're not married, are they?
They're not married, but they possibly could. He said partner, so I'm not sure. That could be boyfriend.
Okay.
That could be marriage. So, but I guess he would say husband, right? But it says, should I be moving in the direction Should I be moving in the direction of this is from us?
I'm like, why are my
true-
ears
no.
shaking?
The tree drunk too.
The tree is drunk too.
Lord. I really was scared in my head, but didn't know what was going on.
I'm getting
Y'all
attacked.
couldn't even hear
Get
what
it.
I was hearing.
I'm just a little innocent.
I think
It's trying to get my tree.
I think if they were married, they could maybe possibly talk about doing stuff joint. Whatever, just let it fall.
I'm pretending to not hold it.
There we go. There we go.
She's still holding it.
I'm not holding it. I just rest in my hands. Keep going.
I think.
Oh, yeah.
I think if they were married, they can talk about possibly doing stuff joint,
Well, my question is
joining finances.
why
No,
is
joint gifts. Joint
why
gifts.
is it
Oh.
now? Why is it now that you're having a conversation about things being joint financially?
Joint
during the
gifts.
holiday-
Joint gifts.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like
Okay.
the gift is a joint financial decision.
Yeah.
Why are you waiting now to the holidays as opposed to is this a prelude to what are you thinking in the future? That I mean, like those are the questions that come to my head.
Sometimes I wish these people were here so we can dig
Double
through it.
check. See, I took it as it's holiday. If this is my partner, I want to tell my mom, Jamez and I got this for you.
Mm-hmm.
Not, oh, I bought this. Not that my mom would be looking like, oh, Jamez ain't buy me nothing. But it would just, I think it sounds better. She wouldn't. I think it just sounds better to say this is from us versus this is just from me.
I think it depends on the time frame. I think if it's maybe after a year, I think you can both combine gifts. I think you can both buy a gift
Yeah,
together.
this isn't the 2-week thing. If I'm
Yeah,
saying my
yeah.
partner,
This is not. Yeah.
we're-
If you're at that
I'm
stage,
thinking,
yes.
Our in a relationship, our families know each other.
Yes. At that
This
point, it's from us.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
my relationship is about to be 2 years old, and I buy his mother what I want. He buys her what he wants. It's separate, and we don't think nothing of it. It's just
So then you
because I think when it comes to your own parent, you might go above and beyond when it's
Mhm.
your parent.
But you can still do that though.
Huh?
You can still do that and put their name on it.
Do what?
Like buy a gift above and beyond and
So
still put their name on it.
So for my mother, I purchased her a vehicle.
Okay.
I'm not. You meet me halfway.
I put those little mitts in the floor.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not.
All weather tech.
I'm not
Well, something like that.
I'm not expecting you to, do that. So,
But if I feel I may be her future son-in-law, I want her to think it came from our
From
house.
both of us.
did you
Yes.
did you
If
even have
especially
to
if y'all live together.
That's not, well, okay, then I guess you do in that instance have to evaluate how our household operates. With
Oh no,
money.
I don't want to go in on that, babe. I want to buy my mom a car, like.
But your mom knows though it probably came from you,
But I'm just saying though, but it's the same thing. If you want to go half on it,
I
then
wouldn't
this is
say
what I want to
he
buy my
ran.
mom.
or put something towards it. So what if he did buy
He might
mats?
say-
What if he did buy mats, air fresheners, and all the other things that go inside the car? What if he did buy that, but you actually purchased the car? Would you say it from both of us?
You can't put your name on there.
Okay.
I'm running in the house. Mom, we got you. Come outside and look.
I think
And
if
a
it's
Tiffany
something,
key ring.
I think if it was
But you know what?
something-
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
maybe
yeah, I know
maybe
what
maybe
I know
you
what you
you might. I want to do my mom extra special dish. I want to give her. I don't know.
if it's
fucking
something small,
a
if
down
it's
payment on
something
the
small,
house. You know what I mean?
I got you.
And maybe your partner like I wasn't thinking nothing like that. I was thinking maybe like a Coach bag or something. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, maybe he can still get the Coach bag.
Yeah, that'll be a gift from him.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Am I?
No, I'm laughing at you holding this tree. I'm sitting there pointing like,
Yeah, like that thing.
holding the tree.
Write that thing down.
I
So how
would
do
like to
like
fall.
how do you guys feel about that?
I would love to put my name on a gift my partner is buying.
Oh, you
for
did
his
say
mom.
that.
What do you think, Jim-ass?
We need to talk. 'Cause
Really?
what-
Isn't that deep?
what, actually, it is that deep because why are you so pressed to put our name on something that I purchased for my mom using your scenario?
Okay, what if it is just a Coach
something-
bag?
No, I'm going back to the car scenario.
That's so expensive.
Right, but what I'm saying is that if I said I think we need to talk, is because what are we getting to? I'm always looking at the bigger picture. Why does it have to be us? And I'm not saying that I'm not against it,
Mhm.
but I need to know why does it have to
What's
be?
your motive?
What's the motive?
Yeah, it doesn't
And-
always have to be that way. I agree.
So now the dynamics begins to change because your mindset is thinking something as opposed to different than how we. Shit, me too.
Well, I think we're going in a relationship where
Then we
serious
should-
daters.
But I-
Right, but then we should have had this conversation
No,
early on.
I don't think it needs to be a conversation though. I just think that I think there's certain gifts that are separate. I think you can buy gifts together. I think you just need to have that conversation. If you're going to
It's
buy
a
a gift,
conversation.
yeah.
It's
I
a
don't think that it
conversation.
needs to be something that you need to like plan out. If you want to buy your mom a car, I wouldn't. I agree. I wouldn't put my partner's name on it if he's not contributing at least halfway. If he contributes a quarter, if he a quarter percent,
Yeah, I mean,
then
if
I
he
would be like,
can-
okay,
That
well maybe
Tiffany
we can
key-
do it. But I would
That
also
$250
put a bug in my
keychain does
mom.
not equal up to that $35,000.
But I would put
car.
a bug in my mom's ear, like, "Oh, I I
You
paid
know he
this
bought the
shit.
keychain,
You
right?
know I bought this shit. So you better know. Oh, I know my sentiment. But no, I think
But
it's
doesn't
conversation.
you buying
conversation.
her a car, even though it's your money and it's fine, doesn't it affect our household even a little bit? Where
No.
it's just like,
No,
No.
I don't think so.
But their money is separate. They said.
Yeah, they already established
Yeah.
that.
Now they're trying. I think certain gifts you can buy together. Like if you buy like a quilt set. Or
I would,
some shit,
I would think like this to answer your question. Have the conversation with
You're
your
just gonna
partner.
sum it up, and we gotta
Right.
shut the fuck up.
Yeah, pretty much. I will have the conversation with your partner, and then you guys can come together collectively about which gifts will be from the both of you guys.
got it.
that'll
And
work.
it'll make it simple. You got your cousins, you know what they want, you're gonna get them. They got their cousins, but the real special gifts, the meaty gifts that y'all are meaningful gifts, y'all can purchase together, and y'all sit there and make a decision.
It's
on
a
what's gonna be
conversation.
the
It's just a
budget.
conversation.
It's a conversation.
If the conversation don't go your way, pass them gifts out, and everybody think you bought it regardless.
Mm-hmm.
See, you can tell what kind of partner he gonna be. So what's the next question?
All right, y'all. So
Why can't we go back to the in-laws? Because we too
Oh no, we
lit.
could do that. No. We could do that. All right, so let me go to this question and I'll go back to the in-laws. So we have another question, y'all. My boyfriend and I practice different religions, but brighter.
He jumped.
How is this reading?
Is these cups still full? I smelled on them.
I'm a hungry.
Okay, so it's my boyfriend and I practice different religions, but one of us is extra religious. I am Christian and he's Muslim. Certain Christmas activities he doesn't want to do, obviously Christmas, right? But then he'll do others. I feel like he picks and chooses what he wants to participate in. Should I go back and forth with him about it, argue, fuss and fight, or should I just let it be?
No, I need you to be consistent. If you're going to identify with this religion, I need to know what holidays you are celebrating, and which holidays you are not. And keep it simple.
All religious people pick and choose what sin they want to do.
Yeah, and
Yeah, but the thing is that it's,
I don't want to be homosexual, but I'll
let you
sleep
suck
with
my
a-
dick.
I'll sleep with a woman outside of my marriage.
Yeah, but
So-
I mean, but it still takes a conversation.
that's kind of difficult because I think that has to be. I think the communication with that even has to be start from the beginning, like because now you're two different relationships.
Hey, work with me.
Because you're Christian and Muslim, and then y'all have two different
Views.
lifestyle, two different views of.
And that can be
yeah,
headbutting.
so I don't know how that would work long term, but some people may make it work. But
Well, going back to Sex and the City, Charlotte was
She
something.
converted.
She converted.
To Jewish Judaism.
okay,
See, I've dated Muslims, and I think they still gave me Christmas presents. I think they even still wanted a Christmas present.
they wasn't about Muslims.
There
Yeah,
wasn't
so
about
maybe they were
jailhouse
off their
Muslims.
deen, I guess you would say.
There's a what?
Off your deen.
That's
what it is.
Do they eat pork too?
No, I've never met
If
a
they
Muslim
ate
who
him, they
pork.
ate pork.
No, Miss Piggy.
Yeah, I don't know. Because what if it's I not practice Christmas, I celebrate Christmas.
Not practice.
I think you can celebrate. I don't think that you
subscribe
need
to
to. I don't think that you have to celebrate Christmas, but you can get
Acknowledge
involved
it.
with. Yeah, you can get involved with maybe gift giving and not acknowledge the holiday as a whole
Mhm.
as a Muslim.
But how can you do that when it's at the time of that particular season?
well, I think you
And
can.
technically-
You have to be. I think you have to be mature enough to remove that thought out of your mind.
But
But your God knows what the fuck you doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Always.
yeah. But I'm not. So you're saying
I don't
that
think
more
we
so like
I don't think we need to answer this question.
it's a difficult. That's a difficult. One.
Sit down and have a truthful conversation with your partner, regardless if they're gay.
So
or
everything
straight
is a
or whatever.
conversation, right?
Yeah,
Communication is key.
and comprehensive is important.
Yeah.
All right.
Effectively communicating.
All right, y'all. We have another question, y'all. I only suck dick and swallow too. I'm afraid of catching anything, but this seems to be the safest sex. Any advice?
To swallow.
They said that's what they only do is suck dick and swallow. So, they're afraid of catching anything, but it seems to be the safest sex. Any advice?
That's all. Catch
What you
something.
heard? But I heard. I'm not sure. I'm not a doctor, but when you swallow it, your enzymes in your stomach
Kills
Burn
it.
burns the whatever.
Not the
Right?
not the gonorrhea.
And
That burn within itself, probably.
Okay.
so I don't know if that's the safest sex.
You can
Yeah.
get gonorrhea and chlamydia and herpes. It's from sucking.
sucking dick, right?
That don't get
That's not
burned
the
from
safe.
cancer.
I guess what they mean probably by safest sex is sex that won't lead to
The HIV.
something long term.
Well, herpes is
That is, and that's some shit that come up on your mouth.
I had a breakout today, but I took my Valtrex and I'm good.
You know what?
Oh, let me get on that.
Do you think? Where was my question? It was a P word. What is the medicine? Pulp.
Prep.
Prep.
Oh.
Pulp, like orange juice.
That's dangerous. I know, and this, I mean, just looking at it like, what do y'all think?
This is
in here?
Prosecco. Like,
I don't
this is
know.
like
It's
they
just
get drunk off
bubbly.
of this.
It's
Right.
bubbly.
Champagne always take me to another level.
Oh,
Quick.
it gets you hot.
No, not hot. It just
What
gets
gets
me
you?
drunk. Like,
So,
yeah.
Okay.
so you're gagged
Sorry, I got that.
right now.
I thought you had the tongue ring.
Go ahead. Come on, Prep. Come
Go
on,
ahead, Prep.
Come on, Prep.
Go on,
Does
Prep.
Come on,
that
Prep.
help with oral sex?
No, that's
No,
just
that's
for
what
the
it is.
HIV prevention.
And yeah,
So I guess oral sex is not the safest sex. That's the advice we got.
No
for this
sex
person.
is the safest sex.
No abstinence.
well, that's not sex then.
Yeah. Oh, sex with yourself. Was that?
Unless you put a
Yeah.
condom on, right? You can put the condom on when you're performing oral sex.
Alex doesn't
Sex
like
with
that.
yourself.
And then you can't, but you can't touch. I guess you wouldn't be able to touch you wouldn't be able to deep throat because your lips
You can.
wouldn't be able to. No, because then the person
With a
has herpes.
Oh,
Then
herpes.
you can get herpes, right? Skin to skin.
Who's putting that rubber in the back of their throat though?
I don't know. But that's the safest sex, right? Protection.
Unpartnered people.
They're putting the. Okay. Can you feel that?
Feel the rubber.
Not. Well,
Can you feel
The
it?
person, so you never
Can
sucked dick
you
with
feel
somebody who
it?
had a rubber on?
back in the day when I was young, but
Yeah,
It just
that
tastes
you
like
grown,
rubber.
you
Now
can't
that I'm
have
grown.
that condom on.
am I the only one that when y'all watching porn that when y'all see a rubber y'all get instantly turned on?
Or do they wear condoms?
Yeah, they were.
They
condoms.
I don't think I've ever seen.
When I see a
condom
rubber, I
on.
just like next.
Oh.
This is crazy. They're protecting themselves. Move on.
Oh, so ain't nobody gonna speak up and say that? Okay, we'll
I
have
never
we'll have
noticed-
sidebar.
Oh, yes, I
conversations.
have. But it's rare that you see them, I think.
Yeah.
But
It is
you do
rare
see
that
it.
you do see
Yeah.
using.
A condom.
I know. It's rare that you do see it.
Did get instantly
Even
saw.
you'll see it more in straight porn than gay
Gay
porn.
porn.
Yeah,
No, not really.
gay porn you don't see any condoms.
Skip it.
Yes, you do.
Like, yeah.
And they try to
Do you
hide.
even
They
really
try to
know?
hide it. They try to get the skin tone condom so people will watch it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I never saw that.
Nobody here watches porn.
Who don't watch porn? Shh.
Back me up
Didn't we
here.
talk about that last week? Do you watch porn with your partner?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I have not. I had in the past, but I have not.
There was a scene going
Recently.
back to And Just Like That where Carrie asked Big to masturbate in front of her.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like,
He looked so uncomfortable, but I think for the first time somebody ever asked you that, would that be like? Is
That's your
that-
me time.
he said, get the lube. It's like,
Yeah, he ended up not. But would you think that was sexy to masturbate in front of your partner?
kind of weird, but I'm at this age now where I'm trying to be more open to my partner's sexual need and come outside of my own box, because then they're going to go outside of the relationship.
And find somebody who will masturbate in front of them.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Would you masturbate if your partner asked you to masturbate?
Masturbate.
Masturbate.
Match the mate.
Yeah, I found my masturbate.
Did you
Would,
masturbate?
Do I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
would you masturbate?
I mean, you look confused like
Are you? Because you always when you do describe.
Are you
When you describe your activity, you never really talk about that side, like pleasing yourself.
Are you like the trade?
Oh, I get pleased.
Are you like the trade when you masturbate, or are you very femme? I'm about to nut.
I don't think I say that. Yeah. I don't
Did you
think
say
I-
that?
You don't talk when you.
Oh no, I talk. I just don't think I say that.
Oh.
So you talk to yourself when you're jerking.
Oh
off.
no.
No, I don't talk to myself, but I talk like somebody's there. Like, you know what I mean? If you watching, especially if you watching the porn,
So what do you say? Describe it. What do you
just
say?
like, oh, you want this nut? Like, you know what I mean? You just especially when you're on the poppers,
So
bitch.
To the
Baby.
open air. Do you want to? Who's gonna catch
You're
it?
talking to the porn. You're talking to the video.
Oh.
You talk to the video.
Yeah. Oh, that's some skirt
You
shit.
better go ahead with that shit.
You better talk to it.
Oh, I am scared.
You better talk to that shit.
want
When
this
you talk
dick?
during any other movie, bitch, talk to this movie.
Okay.
And they talk back? Do they talk back?
Yeah, if they talk back, that's a problem.
I mean, don't talk back directly to me. But like I said, when you do the poppers in the porn, it's like you are
In the moment.
in there with them.
I hear you.
So I'm talking like I'm in there with them. You know what I mean?
Character.
Okay. You better get
Or
in
the
there with
fourth.
them.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you arch your back too?
I didn't
When they say
say,
get
I didn't
up.
say all of that. Like, damn.
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to describe for the viewer. Describe the scene. Because you said you talk. That's all.
Let me show them how about.
Oh.
Stretch out.
Do you talk?
To myself?
Uh-huh. I think I think it. I don't think I actually say it.
You say, oh, you want this nut? I'm about to
Do I
nut.
say it out loud? I'm going to double check.
How you go?
Roll the camera.
Roll the camera back. That's how it go.
No, I'm just saying the next
I mean, you don't
time-
talk. You just
I
when
am
you
so
masturbate, you don't say
I'll
shit.
be in the zone.
You got a flashlight.
I do. I got my
Oh,
flashlight.
flashlight.
Yeah, I'll be in the zone, but I don't talk to myself. I'm like,
Now, I will
Do you
say,
have a flashlight?
the
The ass cheek one?
no.
I got that. I got a pussy.
The,
Do you?
the lips.
I got a pussy
You
like
have a
that.
flashlight?
The lips.
Do you don't got a flashlight?
Mm-mm.
You put that thing underneath the
well,
the mattress.
He has no
And the
reason. He
mattress.
has no reason to have one.
And she,
You don't fuck nothing.
You don't want to buy me that in that basket?
You don't,
you would have put that in there.
you don't fuck nothing. You don't put your dick in nothing.
Mm-mm.
Baby, you put that flashlight in
My
between the
hand.
mattress and you.
hump up on it.
But see, you got like with the nails. Like, how do you do it with the nails?
My nails don't get me.
Okay. I'm just thinking of in terms of.
See, I would have poured this right on my face. My mistake. Turn it upside down and splash. No more of that.
2 more bottles for next week.
All right, y'all. I'm done with the questions. That's it. No more
Here.
questions.
I thought we were doing the in-law one.
You want to do the in-law one? We can do the in-law.
Was it a crazy or something?
No, it's pretty. It was a pretty serious one.
Then no, let's not ruin the moment.
Okay.
Yeah. It was very serious.
Should we take a pause to come back with our Pollyanna?
Pause.
A pause.
Well, we can't. I would have to go upstairs.
Yeah, let's. We gotta do the Pollyanna in person.
No, but I thought we were okay. So
We'll just do it. You'll find out what everybody got later on. So anyway, at the end of every show, or as close to as we try to give special acknowledgments to local organizations and group that are either pro Black or pro LGBTQIA. So this today's special group is the Bread and Roses Community Fund organization. Y'all get me out over there. It said the Bread and Roses Community Fund works better.
Come on. We need this organization.
Anyway, oh my gosh. All right, let me get this together. The Bread and Roses Community Fund works to better schooling, jobs, and the community within the Philadelphia by raising money and making grants to local organizations with similar goals. Members of the Bread and Roses Community Fund are taught to evoke change and support those affected by inequality and injustice. They are a multicultural and cross-class community of donors, community organizers, and other allies of the movement for change coming together around a shared goal of radically transforming individuals and society.
Cool.
So they are located at 100 South Broad Street, Suite 1600, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 19102. Their number is 215-731-1107.
Cool.
Yep. So there's people out here
What did
doing
he say?
things for us. You know?
Cool. What is
Oh, cool. No more Prosecco for you either. So pretty much that pretty much concludes our holiday special.
Hey y'all. Well, I will say Happy New Year's and Merry Christmas and Happy
So
Kwanzaa and Feliz Navidad.
Yeah, we're
all.
taking a break. We have some vacations and some family times and some personal things to get together. We will be coming back next year in the 2022 in the flesh because we are planning to go live. So all of you that try to email us and DM us questions anonymously, nope, because we're going to put
What's
you
that
on
word
blast.
again?
Anonymously.
Okay.
I said it.
I know. My drunk ears heard.
This is not a cop marshal badge, is what it looks like on TV. This is a snowflake.
A flake for a flake.
Now that you said that.
Because I'm thinking that
like
this
that
hat,
color, though.
people
I like
are
the
going to
brown
be like,
color.
was Alex a cowboy for the holiday show?
No, he
And
was a
I
snowflake.
wasn't.
Yeah, that is a snowflake.
I'm a
Good
Christmas
question.
angel.
Yeah.
On that note,
See y'all.
see y'all.
Happy
Feliz
holidays.
Navidad to all.